On August 26, 2025, the world watched with bated breath as SpaceX prepared for the 10th integrated flight of Starship, a mission that would not only test the limits of engineering, but also define the future of the entire program. The anticipation was electric, with millions tuning in from every corner of the globe, eager to witness history in the making. After a string of setbacks and hard-earned lessons, Starship S37, perched atop the mighty Super Heavy B-16, thundered skyward from Starbase, Texas. This was more than just another test flight. It was a high-stakes demonstration of SpaceX's relentless drive, technological prowess, and unwavering resolve to push boundaries. For over an hour, the vehicle executed a flawless sequence of complex maneuvers, each one a testament to the countless hours of innovation and adaptation that followed previous failures. Every stage, from booster separation to orbital insertion, unfolded with precision, showcasing the evolution of Starship's design and the expertise of the team behind it. The mission's climax arrived with a controlled splashdown in the Indian Ocean, broadcast live to a captivated audience. S-37 touched down upright, a feat that had eluded previous attempts before gently tipping over as planned, a carefully orchestrated conclusion to a daring journey. That unforgettable image, Starship standing tall and proud in the water, instantly became a symbol of SpaceX's resurgence and the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. The resounding success silenced critics and reignited confidence in SpaceX's rapid, iterative approach. Engineers and fans alike celebrated, knowing this victory was hard-won and well-deserved. For NASA, it was a moment of relief and renewed optimism. For the broader space industry, a wake-up call that innovation and boldness still lead the way. Flight 10 didn't just meet its technical goals, it restored belief in Starship's promise to make humanity multiplanetary, inspiring a new generation of dreamers and doers. The journey is far from over, and many challenges remain, but this flight proved the doubters wrong and marked a giant leap forward for human space exploration. SpaceX's momentum is back, stronger than ever, and the world is watching with renewed excitement and hope for what comes next. The future of spaceflight just took a bold step ahead, and the next chapter is only beginning. Flight 10's triumph was built on a series of critical firsts, each one representing a leap forward in spaceflight technology and operational confidence. These achievements didn't just push boundaries, they retired major risks for Starship, transforming daunting challenges into routine procedures. S-37's payload bay door, which failed on Flight 9, opened flawlessly this time, deploying 8 mock Starlink satellites into orbit. This was a crucial milestone not just for Starship but for the future of large-scale cargo missions and satellite constellations. For the first time ever, a Raptor engine was reignited in the vacuum of space, a technical feat that proves Starship's readiness for deep space missions and interplanetary travel. The Super Heavy B-16 booster executed a perfect hot staging separation, followed by a precise boost back and a controlled splashdown at sea. This showcased rapid progress toward full reusability, a key to making spaceflight more sustainable and affordable. Each achievement, payload deployment, engine relight, booster recovery, was a building block, paving the way for even more ambitious missions in the near future. The mission wasn't just about reaching space, it was about demonstrating that Starship could perform every step required for future lunar and Martian landings, from complex maneuvers to reliable hardware performance. Every objective completed laid a foundation for the next leap, inspiring confidence in the teams and partners working toward humanity's multiplanetary future. Flight 10 was a symphony of engineering, with every part performing in harmony, each subsystem and team contributing to a seamless mission. Starship's capabilities are no longer theoretical, they're proven, setting the stage for a new era of exploration and possibility. The highlight of the mission was S-37's fiery re-entry and landing. After its space maneuvers, S-37 plunged back to Earth at over 16,000 miles per hour, performing its signature belly flop to slow down. The heat shield and flaps endured brutal conditions, maintaining control where previous flights failed. In the final moments, S-37 flipped vertically and fired its engines, hovering above the Indian Ocean before a controlled splashdown. The live feed captured the ship standing upright for a few seconds, a science fiction moment made real. The planned tip-over and explosion were safety measures, but the proof was undeniable. Starship can land itself. This landing validated the vehicle's design for future Moon, Mars, and Earth returns. Starship's powered landing is no longer a dream. it's a demonstrated reality. Flight 10's success came after a year of relentless setbacks. Flights 7, 8, and 9 ended in explosions or loss of control, each failure broadcast to a global audience. Even ground tests weren't spared. S-36 was destroyed during fueling, forcing a review of procedures and delaying launches. Every failure, though public and costly, provided critical data that drove rapid improvements in design and operations. The team's resilience turned each setback into a stepping stone. S-37's flawless performance was forged in the crucible of repeated failure. This victory wasn't luck, it was the result of relentless learning and adaptation. SpaceX's philosophy: fail fast, learn faster, and come back stronger. SpaceX's development model is radically different: build, fly, fail, learn, and repeat. For most aerospace companies, a rocket explosion is a catastrophe. But for SpaceX, explosions aren't disasters, they're data. Each fiery failure is a crucial experiment, a real-world test that reveals what works and what doesn't. This willingness to embrace risk and learn from mistakes is at the heart of their rapid progress. Every RUD, or rapid unscheduled disassembly, is a treasure trove of information. Engineers pore over the wreckage, analyze telemetry, and review every frame of footage to uncover flaws that might have gone unnoticed in simulations. These flaws are then fixed in the next prototype, making each new Starship smarter and stronger than the last. The contrast between S-35's failed payload door and S-37's flawless deployment is a perfect case study in rapid iteration. Instead of spending years perfecting a design on paper, SpaceX tests in the real world, learns quickly, and applies those lessons immediately. SpaceX even flew S-37 with some heat shield tiles missing, intentionally pushing the limits to test new materials and expose vulnerabilities. By flying with known issues, they accelerate learning, gathering data that would take years to collect in traditional programs. This high-risk, high-reward approach means every flight is a leap forward, not just a repeat of the last. Each mission is a bold experiment, moving the entire program closer to its ultimate goal. The Star Factory in Texas is the engine behind this relentless pace, churning out new vehicles with improvements from each test. The facility is designed for speed and flexibility, allowing rapid changes and upgrades. While one Starship flies, others are being built with the latest fixes and innovations. This overlapping production cycle means there's always a new vehicle ready to test, and no time is wasted waiting for perfection. Elon Musk's ambitious goal of 25 launches in 2025 is only possible because of this relentless, iterative cycle. The team is constantly learning, adapting, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The success of S-37 is proof: rapid iteration beats slow perfection. Each victory is built on the lessons of past failures, turning setbacks into stepping stones. SpaceX's willingness to risk failure, to try, fail, and try again, is what drives its unprecedented progress. They're not afraid to break things because every break brings them closer to breakthrough. Every explosion is a lesson, every lesson a step closer to Mars. The journey is paved with risk, but also with relentless learning and improvement. The future belongs to those who learn fastest, and SpaceX is determined to lead the way. The stars of Flight 10, Starship S37 and Super Heavy B-16, embodied SpaceX's latest innovations. B-16's 33 Raptor engines, now more reliable than ever, powered a flawless ascent and controlled splashdown. S-37, a Block II Starship, featured an upgraded heat shield, new metallic tiles, and improved hardware throughout. The payload deployment system was completely redesigned after Flight 9's failure, ensuring reliability in space. For the first time, catch fittings were tested in flight, paving the way for future tower catches and rapid reuse. Every system, from propellant tanks to flap actuators, was refined based on hard-won data from past flights. The unsung hero software. Advanced guidance and control algorithms kept S-37 stable during the belly flop and landing flip. The result, a vehicle that performed with precision where its predecessors faltered. Hardware and software, evolved together, made Starship's success possible. Flight 10's flawless execution sent shockwaves through the space industry. Critics who called SpaceX reckless were forced to reconsider as Starship's rapid testing model delivered results. The controlled splashdown was a philosophical victory, challenging the industry's slow, risk-averse norms. Established players now face pressure to innovate or risk obsolescence. NASA's confidence in Starship and its Artemis timeline was renewed. Investors and commercial partners saw proof that Starship's promise is real. SpaceX's success is raising the bar for everyone, accelerating the future of spaceflight. S37's success is a crucial milestone for NASA's Artemis program. Starship is slated to land astronauts on the moon for the first time since Apollo, but only if it proves safe and reliable. Every maneuver in Flight 10, from engine relight to powered landing, mirrors what's needed for lunar missions. The next big challenge: in-orbit propellant transfer, essential for Starship's journey to the moon and back. Multiple tanker flights will be needed to refuel the lunar lander in orbit, a feat never attempted at this scale. Flight 10's achievements restore confidence in the Artemis timeline and show that SpaceX can overcome setbacks. More tests are needed, including an uncrewed lunar landing, but the path is clearer than ever. Starship's role in Artemis is no longer just a plan, it's becoming reality. The dream of new human footprints on the moon is closer than it's been in decades. With Flight 10's success, SpaceX is already pushing ahead. The next flights will attempt even bolder goals, like catching the Super Heavy booster with the launch tower's arms. For Starship, the focus shifts to long-duration missions and the critical test of in-orbit propellant transfer. Each new vehicle incorporates lessons from the last, with Block 3 Starships promising even greater performance. Every launch is a step toward Elon Musk's vision, making life multiplanetary. The technology's proven: reusability, refueling, heavy lift, are the foundation for Mars. S37's landing wasn't just a test flight, it was a glimpse of a new era. The future of space travel is arriving, faster than anyone imagined.